I was having coffee with three friends a few days ago, and I said, I think 2023 is going to be a better year for all of us. Well, in some ways it will, but I look out across the USA and I see a very dark shadow of wickedness overcoming this nation. In 2023, we may well see the Christian faith become illegal in America. When we speak truth about God's model of marriage and sexuality as ordained by God, the LGBT rage and say that our words are violence. Christians who dare proclaim biblical truth are now labeled as violent people, criminals. Speaking truth is now an act of violence. How long before criminal penalties are applied? There are rumblings across the land of pending legislation to seize children from parents who try to protect their children from drag queens and transgenderism. Good parenting is now considered child abuse, a crime. The mark of the beast is coming closer every day. Banks are in talks with government officials to punish customers who violate community standards. Social media has been doing that to Christians for years. We are getting very close to the days when you may suddenly find your bank account frozen because you posted something on social media that evil men didn't like. The Bible tells us that if you are a follower of Jesus Christ, you will be persecuted. And we here in the USA are about to get our first real taste of persecution. And I fear that the Christian church is not ready for it. The Bible also tells us that in the last days, there will be a great falling away from the Christian church. We are seeing that as so-called Christian churches and entire denominations are abandoning the faith and turning to embrace the LGBT. The spirits of Sodom and Gomorrah are back with a vengeance, and it is the spirits of Sodom and Gomorrah that will lead the charge to exterminate the Christian church in America. Oh, how can God allow this to happen here? I'll tell you how. God is allowing this wickedness to sweep the USA because He has finally handed the USA over for judgment for our national sins, abortion and homosexuality being the top two. John Calvin said that when God wants to judge a nation, He gives them wicked rulers, and that is exactly where we are in America today. So, what are we to do? First, know this. It is an honor for God to have chosen you to be here for a time such as this. God is faithful, and no matter what comes, He will see us through to the end. Fast and pray in the Spirit. When the wolves come, the safest place to be is close to the shepherd. And remember the words of John MacArthur. He said, listen, the only time the church has made any spiritual impact on the world is when the church has stood firm, uncompromising, unwavering, and boldly proclaimed truth right into the face of the enemy.